Today we're talking about America's Frontline doctors. That's right, that viral video, viral before it was taken down, that viral video that many of you sent me and that millions apparently watched throughout the country, featuring doctors that call themselves America's Frontline doctors. They were in white coats, standing in front of government buildings, talking about COVID, the COVID pandemic, and so many other aspects related to COVID. Now, I did get that video. I saw it early yesterday, and it was right before I was getting ready to start seeing patients. I watched a couple of minutes of the video, and then I had to run to see patients. By the time that I came back, the official video had been taken down from social media, as I know that many of you know. But I want to give you my impressions about it. My impressions are going to be based on the first couple minutes that I saw, as well as some reporting from the New York Times about what was contained in the video. So let's jump right in. The first thing was, honestly, I was just wondering what's going on here. What is this? What's happening? What are they going to say? First, there was a lot of curiosity when I started watching the video. I was really wondering, what's this about? Okay, like many of you might have been. Within the first couple of minutes, one thing I did notice was that there was a number of absolute statements made. When I talk about absolute statements, what I'm talking about is saying things like never, always, and stuff like that. I can't remember the exact words that were used, but one thing I know is that in medicine, look, just as in life, we can rarely say always and we can rarely say never, because life and medicine are just like that. So those are my first two impressions watching this video. As I read some of the reports later on in the day, and I heard your commentary as well, a couple things struck me that I need to talk about specifically today. The New York Times says that one of the speakers in the video, who identified herself as Dr. Stella Emanuel, said, "You don't need masks to prevent the spread of coronavirus." So let's start right there. You guys know how I feel about masks. I don't even have to say this, but I'm gonna. That's not true, okay? We do need masks. We know that masks save lives. And the statement that you don't need masks is false and it's misleading. And I also think it potentially sets us back. This is one of the things about this video that really concerns me, is that statements like this and some others that apparently were made, it sets us back. Guys, coronavirus is hard enough. We are losing enough people as it is. The last thing we need is for someone to be saying you don't need to wear masks. That is not true. We know that. Now, we weren't wearing masks in the beginning of the coronavirus pandemic. Why? Well, there were a few reasons. Number one, we didn't even have enough masks for healthcare workers. Number two, as time has gone by, the evidence has shown us that yes, masks are absolutely needed. So first of all, please don't get stuck on the mask thing, and please don't even wonder whether you need a mask, because I'm here to tell you, as a physician, as a doctor who believes in evidence-based medicine, that masks are one of our best defenses against coronavirus, along with other measures, social distancing, washing our hands, and doing all that good stuff, okay? The next thing I want to talk about is the mention of hydroxychloroquine in the video. Hydroxychloroquine is one of these drugs that just continues to come back and back and back, and for good reason. We want to know what works and what doesn't work. Unfortunately, hydroxychloroquine has not turned out to be the drug we all hoped it would be, right? There are numerous trials that show that it doesn't work and, in fact, might have adverse side effects. In fact, New England Journal of Medicine late in July published another study, one of many that have been published, saying that hydroxychloroquine plus or minus azithromycin doesn't improve hospitalized patients with mild to moderate COVID. That's just one study of many. And I should also remind us, I mentioned this in a video I did about hydroxychloroquine a couple months ago, that the FDA has revoked its emergency use authorization for hydroxychloroquine because the FDA, and I'm reading verbatim, has determined that chloroquine and hydroxychloroquine are unlikely to be effective in treating COVID-19 for the authorized uses in the EUA, or emergency use authorization. It also says that in light of ongoing serious cardiac adverse events and other serious side effects, the known and potential benefits of chloroquine and hydroxychloroquine no longer outweigh the known and potential risks of authorized use. This warrants the drug to be revoked in terms of hydroxychloroquine and chloroquine for the emergency use authorization for the treatment of COVID-19. That's what our FDA says. So I'm going to go back to what's really important here. And what's really important here is for us not to stray the course, okay? The last thing we need is to be distracted by what I call noise or information that is wrong, that is untrue, that is potentially harmful, that is potentially dangerous. What we need to do is stay the course. Keep wearing our masks, keep washing our hands, keep social distancing, doing the best we can to keep ourselves safe as well as our neighbors safe. Guys, this is so important. Please share this video. And if you're interested in health information every single day, I do daily health videos. Please like and follow my page. I'm Dr. Jen Caudle, and I'll see you soon.